does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back here today for another game review. Today, very excited to check out the Noodle Game from Bananagrams. This is for 2 to 4 players. Age is 6+. It'll take about 20 minutes to play. And in Bananagrams, you're going to be taking your pair of chopsticks and you're going to be pulling noodles out of this box right here, hoping to get the noodle out of the box and onto your plate. Depending on how long the noodle is, you are going to gain more points for getting longer noodles. But where it gets difficult is other people are going to try to be snatching that noodle from you the second you take it out of the box and putting it on their plate. And if the noodle touches the table at all or touches the floor, you're going to have to lose your turn and rinse, wash, repeat. It's a very light, simple, family weight game, but is it good? Let's open it up and I'll tell you what I think. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of the Noodle Game. So first and foremost, we have our handy-dandy rule booklet. It is just this one-page, double-sided, full color, full of tons of pictures, illustrations, examples of how the game works. And overall, it's a very simple game. You can have this thing, the rules read in about 1 or 2 minutes. You can have the thing taught in about 1 or 2 minutes as well. Super simple. So in the Noodle Game, you're going to get this big carry-out style noodle box right here, which is going to have a whole bunch of different noodles in there of varying different lengths. That will look like this. The different lengths will get you different points at the end of the game, as you can see right here. Everybody's also going to have their little plate where they're going to be storing their noodles and their kids-style chopsticks, boop, 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 in which you are going to try to get the noodles. So how does it work? I'll show you and you'll quickly understand. So on your turn, what you're going to do is you're going to reach your chopstick into here and you're going to try to pull out one and only one noodle like so. Let's see if I can do it. Boop, 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 boop. Now, once the noodle has officially gotten out the top of the box, like once you have started to pull it out, other people are going to be able to use their chopsticks to try and grab the noodle and pull it from you or to knock it out of your hand with the goal of putting it into their bowl as well. So, the rule is they have to start with their chopsticks touching their bowl. So they have to do like this until they're ready to pounce. So let's just say I grabbed it out and I'm like, hooray, I got myself a noodle. So everybody else is going to be like, bah, 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 bah. And what's going to happen a lot of the time is that's going to happen right there. So let's try it again. Let's see if I can get it out with the pajoo and the yellow. So yellow's going to get it. I'm just, so here's the rules. If the noodle ever touches the table in any way, shape, or form, the noodle goes back in and your turn is over. If you accidentally grab 2 noodles and pull them out, so more than 1 noodle, then that round is over and you put them back into the box. If you ever use your hand, that round is over. You are immediately out of the round. You're going to continue to do this until all of the noodles are out of the box, at which point you will score the noodles based on the length of the noodles. So you're going to try to separate them into their different lengths, tally up your score, and whoever has the most points will be the winner of the Noodle Game. And that, in a nutshell, is how the game is played. Alrighty then, the Noodle Game from Bananagrams. So what are my final thoughts? Let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the pro side, the packaging is very visually appealing. And everything about this game is visually appealing. People are going to see you playing, they're going to be like, whoa, what's going on over there? That looks super interesting. I would like to try that. Also, the colors are bright and vivid. It's easy to learn. It's easy to teach, which is great because this is aimed at definitely being a children's game or a family game or a party game. And all of those are situations where you want it to be very easy to understand the rules. And the rules are dirt simple. Just when somebody has a noodle, take your chopsticks off and try to steal them. So I did like the ease and simplicity of the game. I like the creative packaging. You know, the fact they even got the little red handle there. Like, it all looks really good. The kids that I played this with, they enjoyed themselves when we first started the game, so that was good. At the very beginning of the game, they were just full of steam. They thought this was a really cool concept for the game. They also include, you know, kids' chopsticks, so it is going to be easier to grab the noodles, in theory. And that's what I got with the game. Moving on to the cons, 2 to 4 players, restricted player count. Also, it is really difficult at 4 players to get your noodle from the box to your thing, because literally the second you pull it out, you have 3 people who are just like just grabbing it and going like that. And you would think it'd be different from kids to adults. No, it's the same way with the adults. The adults are like they're getting all in your face, and that noodle most of the time is just gonna fall on the table, and that is super annoying, and it makes the game stretch out way way too long. Oh my good golly. You know, if it was just like the first person to get to 5 noodles tallies up their points, and whoever has the most points wins the game. And we ended up having to house rule every game that I played this. I played this 3 times, twice with kids, once with adults. And oh my gosh, each time we ended up with a house rule where we were just like, yeah, we're just done with this, because there's way too many noodles in the box, and most of the time, with 3 people in your face, you're gonna knock stuff out. Even when I tried this once with 2 players, I guess I technically played it 4 players. I would not recommend it as a 2-player game. I played it with just my wife, and I was still just knocking stuff out. She was starting to get frustrated because every time she'd get out, I would just be like, and I'd just be in her face like a bee, because not getting the noodle anywhere on the table, then trying to put this noodle onto the thing is really difficult. Like, look at that, and there's 2, and then you're gonna draw 2. It's just really hard to do anything in this game. It's really hard to steal other people's noodles. It's really hard to get your own noodles. And heck, if you're not really looking inside of there, like, you have to be on top, you have to be above the box. You really do. You don't want to be like down below the box. I tried this once. It's really even hard to get the noodles out of the box sometimes. Just everything about this game feels poorly planned. It feels like somebody had the idea for this game, and they were like, oh, that'd be a cool game, and then just decided not to play test with the components that were going to be included in the game at all. No, I can't recommend this game. I did not have fun with this game. The kids, they started out having fun, and then they realized how incredibly difficult it is to use it, especially because your chopsticks a lot of the time will do this trick where it's like, I'm trying to squeeze them, but it's just not going to work. Like, I know in theory you're just supposed to grab for other people's noodles. Like, you're supposed to do like this very precisely. But doing that is just way too hard because they're going to be trying to move fast, which just means you're just going to end up flailing, and it's just going to, no. Noodle Game, I cannot recommend it. I did not think it was a good game. I do not want to play it again. It is not a game I'm going to be keeping. And then last but not least, this super irks me, is there's a sticker on the box. And I'm fine with stickers as long as they don't peel off anything off the box. But yeah, you're gonna peel off that part of the box. Which, if you really like the game, I know is going to annoy you, because it annoys me, and I think it annoys most people, because we're all, you know, despite the fact we are gamers, we're also collectors, and we don't want our collectible stuff getting damaged, and just opening this box is going to lead to you damaging the game. But you know what? It's not going to matter, because most people aren't going to want to keep this game, because it's not a fun game, I don't think. So that is the Noodle Game from Banana Games, one that I absolutely cannot recommend to just about anybody. There's way better games out there. There's way better chopstick games out there. Get a, what is it, Chopstick Dexterity Mega Challenge 3000, or whatever the stupid name is, from Mayday Games. It only plays up to 3 players, which is super dumb, but it's still a way more fun game with chopsticks, and I'm sure there's other more fun chopstick games out there as well. So that is the Noodle Game from Banana Games, one that I absolutely am not recommending. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, in the comments below. Let me know, when is the last time that you had Chinese food? Wow, has it been that long? Probably a week and a half ago. Normally I get it like every week, because I absolutely love Chinese food. But yeah, about a week and a half ago for me. Not my mom, oh Jesus Christ, that's a Freudian slip. My wife brought home carry out, and it was very good. Except for she got way too much noodles, or she got way too much vegetables. And I was like, why is there so many vegetables right here? She's like, they're good for us. I'm like, nobody wants this. We're in Chinese food. We're not worried about being good for ourselves, dear. But you know what? They ended up all getting eaten. We just drowned them in soy sauce. Well, let me know in the comments below. It's the last time you had Chinese food, and as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.